guys, thank you so much for joining us today. For those of you joining us for the first time, welcome. And for those of you returning, thank you so much for your support. Today we've got yet another shopping haul. This is a great one because we are returning to school. Face-to-face learning will return the day that we upload this video. So I'm pretty excited about that. So in preparation for that, we decided to do a little bit of shopping. We hit up Target, we hit up Marshalls, and I wanted to share with you all the great things that we got. So stay tuned if you want to see it. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys are her uniform pieces. So last year she was at a school that required uniform as well, so it's been an easy transition, and it's been even easier because last year the school that she attended had red, navy blue, and khaki, and this year she's transitioning to a school that does navy blue and khaki. So luckily I was able to save some of the pieces from last year, but I did get her a couple new pieces from Target, of course, this year, and I wanted to share those with you first. So here, as you can see, I got this white polo, super plain. It was only $7, which was great. So that I was able to get two of them, as I said, $7 each. The next piece that I got, and I hung them up already because I'm about to figure out which one she's gonna wear next week. And if I don't let her wear it next week, then I just keep the tags on until I wash it and put the tags on. But this one is super cute. It is a dress. And it has pleats at the bottom, which I absolutely love. I mean, you can't beat the prices. Cat and Jack, I absolutely love their fabric. They're fairly true to size. They're not like other stores which tend to run a little bit big, which I love because as soon as I go in, regardless of the line, the collection within the brand, it's true to size, and so I can kind of walk in there confidently, and she doesn't have to try on anything, especially since during the virus, of course, we can't do try-ons in the store. So this dress, she already has two of them in a navy blue, and she has one in khaki, but I did get her one more so that she can have 2 and 2. The dress was only $14.99, which I thought was a great deal. The next one that we got are these pair of khaki shorts. Now we are in Atlanta, so she probably is going to be able to get some good wear out of these. I try to make it fun because navy blue and khaki, I mean, it's pretty basic, but I try to make it fun for her because she is a little girl. I will, if it starts to get a little chilly but not cold enough necessarily that she needs like big tights and stuff like that, I'll usually give her like knee-high tights to wear with her khaki shorts, or I'll do like white and blue striped socks, knee-high socks to go with if she has navy blue shorts, or if she wears skirts like this. So this skirt, which I really lucked out on, was on clearance for only $6.48. I love it. It has a really thick pleats, and as I said, it is a skirt, which is nice. I love when they have the little shorts underneath, so it makes it a lot easier for her. For those of you that have, you know, anywhere from, I would say like typically the 2Ts and 3Ts come with bloomers, but once they come out of that, what I do recommend is I put really short shorts underneath her uniform dresses, and all the skirts are usually skirts, but for those that are dresses, I would put a navy blue shorts underneath because it makes it a lot easier when it comes to her, because you know, she's not at the age where she's very aware yet, right? So you know, they're kicking around, they're throwing themselves on the floor during recess. You don't want their underwear to be showing, and of course those don't come with bloomers. So I always buy some gymnast shorts, which are really short, and I still have the same ones from last year. I have about 4 or 5 of them, and she just wears those, and we keep those in rotation. So another one that I got for her uniform is this, and I actually got 2 of them. Also $14.99, super affordable. I love the cable knit piece at the front. What I usually do, again, because navy blue and khaki are kind of really plain colors, I'll try to dress it up by giving her some funky hairbands that do have a little bit of navy blue and or khaki in it. I'll do like bubbles, or some people call them bobos. I'll do hair clips, I'll do beads. I do all kinds of things in her hair, and then I'll usually have some funky tights or cable knit tights just to kind of keep things a little bit fun, because it does get a little bit muted with just the navy blue and the khaki. So that's where we are with uniform. Oh, here's an example. I forgot I got these. So these are the tights that I got her. As you can see, they do have a little bit of other color in it, but the main piece is navy blue. Main color rather is navy blue. This was only $4.99, which I thought was a great deal. The other thing that I got her were these no-show socks. I love these. These do really well for her. I had her wear these last year. She loved them. They stay pretty kaput when you put them on. They don't roll. And what I love is within here, I'm gonna try to see if I can expose it for you. You see that? It has that kind of like gel piece on it. And I've washed her several times. She has, I think I bought 2 sets of these for her last year, and of course some stuff get lost in the wash. So I bought her 1 set this year, but that gel piece really helps it to stay, the silicone, excuse me, allows it to adhere to her ankle so it does not roll and become like a ball inside of her sneaker, which could of course be quite uncomfortable. So that's it for the uniforms. The other thing that I got her were some fun masks. So of course we're in a different time right now, right? Where we're having to make sure that these kids are keeping their masks on. I don't know what that process is gonna look like in school. But what I want to do is I'm trying to keep like a very large collection of non-disposable masks. I'm going to let her have 2 disposable ones in her bag that she can just keep. But what I'm going to do with these is I do have iron-on, so I'm gonna iron her name onto these so that she'll be able to have her own and it not get caught. Let me try to get the light out so you see it's like one is Trolls and one is LOL. I have some customized iron-ons that have her name on it, so I'll be doing that and ironing her name onto all of her uniforms as well. So make sure you're following me on Instagram because I'll definitely be having those in my stories, and I'll take you through the process of how I'm going to do iron-ons for her jacket. I got her a jacket today, so I'll do the same for that. I won't do them, I don't need to put, I do have stickers for her sneakers. I don't really think she needs that, but it's more so for the masks and of course for her extra change of clothes that I'll be taking, carrying with her to school. Okay, so now let's talk some food. So I got a few things. I got a couple snacks, not everything. I mean, I already have my house pretty well stocked, but I wanted her to be able to choose out. I know when I started school, I used to love being able to go shopping with my mom and choose like my favorite snacks or my favorite cereal. So she did choose these. She's gonna have one of these. Now, here's the thing with me. When it comes to feeding my child, this is going to be the first time I'm going to have her go with breakfast and lunch to school because she started off with daycare that provided all meals. Then she went to private school that provided all meals. Now that she's in public school, they are actually providing meals because they got a grant due to the pandemic for them to get, for everyone to get free lunch, not even reduced, everyone's getting free lunch. But I decided to stay away from that for the first couple weeks just to see what they're actually giving them and making sure that it's stuff that I really approve of. She is allergic to red meat, and so I don't know what they're going to be sharing with her. So what the meal plan is going to look like. They have not shared that. I'm sure with everything else going on, that's probably the last thing they're thinking about. So for the first couple weeks, I am going to be giving her food, and then maybe we'll go off and on depending on what the meals for the week are. Maybe I'll choose which days to have them. So she did choose that. Now, when it comes to balance for foods, my plan is I don't want to give her sandwiches every single day. I do want to try to switch it up a little bit. But again, I'm kind of new to this because again, I didn't have to do this before, but I've had a little bit of practice because she's been homeschooled for like she's been staying at home and / homeschool for the most part for the last like 7 months. So my plan is to try to keep the balance, right? So if she does have the cookies, I might give her, like, I'll try to give 2 snacks. So I'll probably give like peanuts or some fruit or vegetables. I did pack these. She loves these. I did get these, excuse me, the baby carrots. She loves to eat these with hummus. So I'll probably just put a little bit of that with hummus. Again, please don't think that like I'm going overboard. I know there's some mom goals on Pinterest that I just don't have the time for, where they have like these homemade chips and this 6-course lunch for a 3-year-old. I just don't have that. I will be giving her more than just like a peanut butter jelly sandwich or like a turkey and cheese sandwich. She does love those 2 options, so those are definitely go-tos. But I'm gonna be coming up with some different things just because I think it's gonna be a better experience for her to have a plethora of items on a day-to-day basis, and it's not like the same like, oh, turkey and cheese again, or oh, peanut butter and jelly again. I want to give her some fun stuff. So I did get some of the turkey breast, the Good and Gather. I love this brand. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Comment below. Do you like getting the Good and Gather brand? I don't know if that's replacing Market Pantry. I'm kind of confused, or if that's just like another brand option. I don't really understand what's happening. Either way, I'm here for it. I love it. I do love that brand. I think they have some great stuff. Okay, so the other thing that I got her was a bento lunchbox. Oh my God, how fun is this? Right? Yeah, see this? This is like the Pinterest thing that I just don't have time for. I'm not making shapes and making a small Eiffel Tower out of a sandwich. I can't. I won't. I can't and I won't. All right, but what I do want to do is like, this is a perfect example here. So maybe I would give her oranges in one section and maybe like she'll have the cookies in another section. So I do like to have a little balance, because you don't want to be like, you know, giving them all stuff that they're not really going to enjoy. I like to give them a little treat. I know for me, one thing I'll definitely be doing is maybe giving her like a little piece of like healthy candy or something in there for her each day or something like that, just so that she can have something to enjoy, right? I got these mini sub rolls, which I love. So she absolutely loves, just like myself, she loves the mini rolls. You know how they usually come in the squares, but I like that this kind of comes in a rectangle. I thought this would be really cool for her sandwiches, because then I can cut them in half. And I love the Hawaiian rolls, and they're a little bit bigger than those mini ones. Usually the mini ones I'll give her 2 if I do turkey and cheese. So that was a cute one there. Okay, let's talk book bags. I got her this Hello Kitty book bag. It took us almost an hour to choose. We were like going between LOL and Trolls, and then we saw this one, and we saw a couple other options. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a fan of my child being a walking advertisement for brands, right? So if you do follow me on Instagram, another shameless plug, you'll notice that I don't really put her, 95% of the time, if it is a brand, you will not see it plastered all over her. Huge Polo, huge Donna Karan, or you know, whatever other brands. Gap is another one that does that very often. I love those clothes, don't get me wrong, but I just think that I don't want my child to be walking advertisement. I'm not going to pay for clothes and then advertise for you. Not happening. That's just me. However, you do have to choose your battles, because I do have sometimes sort of a confliction, right? Like, I do feel that way and I feel strongly about that, but at the same time, I do want to allow her to have that opportunity to be a child, right? And so this is like my choose my battle thing. I don't really like her having Hello Kitty all over the place, but she really liked it. All right, fine. So she gets the book bag. So we did get that. That's my spiel on that one. So I also got her a thermos. I did think, like, if I ever give her, let me see if I can get that lighting to get a little better. Okay, there we go. So you can see it's like a cute little pink thermos. I felt like if I wanted to give her just like leftover dinner, because that's actually very easy for me. And then I don't have to even prep a sandwich, right? Wouldn't it be great if, you know, the night before, let's say I made some pasta or some, you know, spaghetti and meatballs or something, and she really liked it, then I could literally just in the morning maybe put it in the microwave for 45 seconds, throw it in there, and then it'll stay warm for at least 3 hours until she eats. Okay, so now, then we went to Marshall's. Now, I'm giving you a disclaimer here. Anytime I go to Marshall's, I never stay on task. I'm always getting things that have nothing to do with what I went in there for. So we did initially go in there because I wanted to see if I could just get her some sneakers, something cute, not too expensive, because again, my opinion, I'm not judging anyone else that does otherwise. Not that I'm not financially able, but I just don't think it makes sense for me to spend more than like, I don't know, $30 or $40 on a pair of shoes. And even 40 is a stretch for sneakers, because she grows out of them very fast. Perfect example, she's had 2 growth spurts in this summer alone. Mama can't. So we gotta make certain balances here. Even her clothes, like sometimes you have to get all new clothes. So I'm not spending $200 on a jacket. I just don't think it makes sense for me, because I think that it makes better sense to go to somewhere like Marshall's and maybe get some cute items, and then they're not as costly. But again, disclaimer, not all of this has to do with back to school. Okay, here we go. First non-back to school item, I got these. I'm so excited about them. Salt and pepper grinders. So I have the small ones from Trader Joe's, and I use those all the time. But I like that this is a larger one, because I do run through it pretty quickly. So I am going to be using these in my kitchen now. So I have, this is the rainbow peppercorn, and then I have the Himalayan salt, which has recently become a huge favorite of mine. And it's dark pink. I don't think it makes much of a difference to me. I'm not sure. Pink, dark pink. I don't understand. Either way, I love it. And now I have these nice matching bottles to go with it. So let's see how long that lasts before I have to replace it, because I do cook quite often. Another shameless plug, I will definitely link below one of our What's on Your Plate series, where we do lots of different dinners and meals, and we'll be having fun with that. And very soon I'll be sharing with you guys one of my favorite breakfasts that I'm going to make that'll last out for quite a few days, and I'll be able to do a really quick breakfast for her in the morning, pop it in the oven for the microwave for a few seconds, and that be it. So I'll definitely share that with you guys. The next thing I got that's also weird. So I bought it and they left this on it. Fantastic. All right, I can't. Either way, I guess I'll be going back. But I bought these. I think they're so cute. No, they're not for her. They're for me. I love it. It's so cute. I'm having a hard time getting this. Oh, there we go. You guys can see it there, right? Let me see if I move. Little technical difficulties here, but I want you guys to see the, there we go. You can see a little bit. There we go. You can see the fabric on it, and I love the sneaker lacing print on it. I think it's super cute. So I got that for myself. Has nothing to do with back to school. It's my back to school thing. Maybe I'll wear these sneakers when I go to drop off and pick her up from school. I don't know. I don't know. I got a cookie pan, or a cookie sheet rather. I get these often, honestly, because I really don't like seeing them, you know, when the grease gets on it and it gets like all these brown stains and stuff like that. I don't keep cookie sheets for long. That's just me, especially since I do a lot of videos and I do a lot of step-by-steps in my IG stories. I really don't like to display like really dirty pots and pans and stuff like that, so I do replace them often, which is fine for me because these are really not expensive. I mean, this was $7.99 and it's a pretty large sheet. So I did get that today, and it's speckled, just like my my pot set. So that's exciting. And then adding on, of course, I got another frying pan. I just got one like 3 months ago, but again, it started getting like those grease stains on the outside. I just don't want to deal. Again, this really matches my speckled pot set pretty well, and I got a small and a large. And again, I'm not saying that this is how often people should replace their pots and pans, but for me it's just because I do a lot of videos and I do a lot of my clips and IG stories. I just like to kind of have like a clean palette when I'm, you know, presenting food. It just looks a little more aesthetically pleasing, and I want to give you guys the best. So yes, I did replace it, but it's again not expensive. I think those were the smaller one was $7.99 and the larger one was $12.99, so I mean it wasn't pricey. Another non back to school thing that I got are these leggings. Now this is for me, and let me tell you why. I am super excited to be able to go back to the gym. I have not been able to go to the gym because I've had my child 24/7 and I am a single parent. So I am super excited that my gym is right around the block from her school too. So now I have a whole routine that I can set up where we'll, you know, get dressed in the morning, get her breakfast here, take her to school. I get to go to the gym. I mean, that's like my me time that I really do miss. I won't lie. So I got myself new leggings because I'm like, I'm definitely wearing these on Monday because this is like my back to school outfit. Okay. Anyways, okay, so here's the lunchbox that I got her. I got this at Marshall's. Again, it was really hard to find, and it's like a tie-dye. It's like a tie-dye piece. I really, really love it. Here's the thing though. It was really hard to find a nice book bag and a nice lunch bag. I don't know, maybe because it's no longer the season for that right now, because, you know, in the South, school starts back mid-August. So maybe it's like, okay, too little too late. Like you only have scraps to choose from, because I remember when it was like we were shopping for virtual learning back in like the second week of August, there were like 2 aisles of book bags. And now I think there were maybe 5 or 6 different, no, maybe like four options for girls to choose from. So, so she likes her pink and her purple, so I did get her that. I got her this thermos. She likes like hot chocolate and stuff like that. And she always sees me go with my tumblers in the morning, so I did get it for her. I mean, That's like frivolous cost. We really didn't need it, but nobody cares. She asked for it. All right. The next thing, which I absolutely love. How cute is this jacket? So this is a perfect example. So this is I love this right here with this little glitter, so pretty. This is a Michael Kors jacket. But going back to that conversation from before, it's a Michael Kors jacket, but it doesn't have Michael Kors all over it, right? There's just this small MK right here, which I appreciate because I'm not interested in having her with all these MKs all over her body. When she's older, she wants to do that, she definitely can, that's her choice. But right now, mommy says, no thanks, not at all. All right, so another non-back to school item. You know how I love my candles. This is the pink apple and caramel. Guys, this smells so good. And appropriately, the brand is Cloud9, because I was on Cloud9 when I smelled this. It's like, I mean, I don't smell as much apple. I do smell, it's like very much caramel, but there's like a woodsy undertone in it. It's gotta have one of my favorites in here. Is there sandalwood in here or something? You know what, it says rich vanilla, and I don't like vanilla. I just feel like vanilla's a very expected scent. I felt like I liked vanilla I liked vanilla back when like Bath and Body Works first came out. Like I would say like a good 20 years ago when it was cool for you to have like your hand sanitizer and your lotion in your bag. You had the travel size ones. Remember? Am I dating myself? Anyone remember that? Comment below if you remember that. That's when I used to love vanilla, and I think that warm vanilla sugar and I'm over it. I don't like the smell of like just vanilla candles. You'll never smell that plug-in or any spray in my house. I just don't like it. But this it smells absolutely divine. And it's huge and it's heavy. And it was only $14.99. I love it. Apple cider. Listen. It's not just like apple and cinnamon. There's like a lot of different spices in there. You're smelling like allspice in there. You're smelling nutmeg in there. This smells so good. You don't even have to bring it to your face. As soon as you open it, the smell is so strong. For those of you guys that know and have watched my past shows, you know that I love candles. You know, when be able to have her back in school and back into our regular routine, because usually I have a candle burning here all the time. As you guys see, I have one burning right now. I always have a candle burning there. I usually spend my mornings with my tea and working at my living room couch. On my living room couch, I usually have something I'm binge watching on Netflix just for the noise, and I'm just like typing away at my work. That is what I'm looking forward to getting back to. And I run through candles quick because I will have that burning literally maybe 6-7 hours a day while I'm working. So I love to pick up one. I usually get at least 1 or 2 candles every time I go to Marshall's or TJ Maxx. So I got that. The last thing are these cute little sneakers. How cute are these? Now, we gotta get this lighting right because I can't. Oh, there we go. I see that? It has a little bit of pink on it, and you know, unintentionally it goes really well with her jacket. And her jacket and her coat and her book bag are a little bit off. Yeah, it's a little bit off. I'm thinking, to be honest with you, I know I'm extra, but I was thinking it's a little bit off, but it's okay. I think it's gonna be really cute. There's lots of pink. But what I was thinking was there was an LOL one, which I'm not a fan of LOL. You know what's going on with LOL right now. Like, I'm really not a fan. Sorry, just kicked the camera there, but you know, I'm getting through it. Anyway, if I'm gonna take the coat with me in the bag to Target because I've gotten that at Marshall's. And if it's a better look, then I might just end up getting that one. But that's all for today, guys. Thank you for staying with me until the end. I know this was a little bit long, but you know I love chatting with you guys. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate our followers have grown exponentially on Instagram. Please make sure you go follow us. I will make sure to put our tag here, and make sure that you comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you're feeling about face-to-face learning. Comment below with that. Let me know if you went and done a Marshall's haul lately. What was your favorite thing that you got, or from Target? Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate your time. Like, comment, and subscribe. Go on Instagram, follow your girl. We appreciate you. We love you. Until next time.